Alright, we got a Chevy. Good old trusty Chevrolet. I'm not actually a big fan of Chevys, but a lot of people are. Can we get anything? So, the suspension we find around here. Everything's locked. We don't have a lot of money. So, we're gonna have to be really smart about this. And kind of plan. So, oh, there's a truck here. Okay. We got a couple trailers. Let's go see what truck this is. I just mess with this volume a little bit. You know what? I could do it this way. Let's go to 80%. And lower everything a bit. That doesn't need to be very loud. Neither does that. Okay. So, we found an upgrade. Let's stop the engine. Ooh. We have to repair this truck. Alright. There's a service trailer here. Oh, it'd be nice to be able to use that to repair it. I think we get another truck actually. Over by on the other side of the map, but well, let's see. Okay, so there should be a watchtower to find up here somewhere. Ah, right here. I think you go up somewhere over here, so I'll do that. Oh my goodness. The stock Chevrolet. It might even be a challenge just to get up to the watchtower with this. Let's just lower that engine audio a bit more. Actually, we can just lower all of this. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Okay, so I think our turnoff is just on the left here. Engage four-wheel drive for a little more traction. And let's go up to this watchtower and remove some of that fog off of the map so we can take a look at what's around here. Well, we're gonna have to be really careful because on hard mode all the repairs and gas cost money, and like I was playing New Game Plus before, and when you struggling a little bit to get up here. With the new, I had to pay for fuel if you go to the fuel station, but whenever you return to base, it would refuel the truck, and then I would get the fuel add-on, like the tank that goes on the back of the truck. and then if you uninstall and reinstall it, it would give you fuel. So like, it was kind of fun because you had to make sure you had fuel tanks placed around the map, and then you could just refill them at base for free. But with this, there's none of that. We're gonna have to pay to refuel the truck when I can't believe I landed that marker right on the trail. You'll have to pay when you take the add-on off of the truck and put it back on. It won't refuel it. It gives it to you empty. So alright, here's our first watchtower. Let's just roll in here. I think I need to turn VSync on. VSync. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Wait, let's just stop the engine and then take a look. So we've got an upgrade right here. Be nice to grab that right away. And then we can go to maybe this watchtower. There's a lot of mud on the way to that watchtower. And with our stock Chevy, that's going to be tough. But I guess let's see what this upgrade is first, and then we can make up our mind. Oh yeah, I don't even think you can refuel up at the base at all, because like I just think that's not a feature. Even if you pay for the fuel, I don't think you can refuel at the base on hard mode. I think you have to go to the gas station. Let's go into low range. Try to get a little more traction. Get through that mud. Alright. Let's go back into high range. Now, one of the most important things here is going to be not rolling the vehicle. All the repairs cost money, and it will make it very difficult if you roll it or run into the trees head on. Go. Didn't get hung up on the roots, that's good. Another left around this rock. Alright, and we're going to take a right at the junction here. And go check out what this upgrade is. Now sometimes I notice that a lot of times if there's some mud, if you kind of go on the side, you get better traction. Alright, here we go. Now, I think there's a bridge or two here. I think the upgrade's right between the bridges, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there it is. What's that for? That's for the MH9500. Okay. Well, that doesn't help us out right now any. Alright, then we're going to take a right when we get onto the road here. Look out, trees. Don't want to hit any of those stumps. Those stumps do tremendous damage. Alright, now I think we need to go over by the gas station. Go through the water here. least this thing's good on fuel. Some of the trucks are up at like at least some of the ones that I've used have gotten up to about 20 liters per minute, over 25, maybe even 30 when you're really pulling something big up a hill. Okay, so there's free gas here. What's this task? Okay, there's a place in the mountains not far away that has the most stunning views. I like to relax up there from time to time. Why don't you take a look? Just try not to destroy everything getting up there. Okay, let's start tracking that. That'll give us a little cash. We can refuel while we're here. Okay. There we go. I think that's right back up where we were. Money is going to be key, so we need to try to get as much money as we can. When we sell things, they only sell for half the value that you purchase them at, so we have to be really smart about you know, only buying a truck that we're actually going to keep, and trying to find as many trucks as possible, and not buying any trailers. Obviously we'll have to buy the rear log carrier, but you know, trailers you can't take between maps. They only sell for half the price you purchase them at, so it's very important to try to utilize the trailers that are available to you. See if we can miss this route this time. There we go. There we go. How far out there is this location? Beyond the spruces. The spruces, is that the plural or is it spruce? I feel like it's spruce. Like I feel like, you know, I don't think the plural is spruces. I think that this is the first time I've not gotten any damage right away. Our truck's dirty, but she's mint. That old K1500. Let's go back into high range. Automatic, I guess, technically. Go into automatic. Alright, now we have to get up there. I think it's easiest from right here. We'll pull ourselves up this hill. Alright. The stock truck is just not super amazing. We'll winch. Come on. Come on. There we go. Whoa, she's gonna do it. Come on. Get some traction. There we go. There we go. Don't want to go too sideways here. Go back into automatic and oh yeah, we're almost up. We're almost up to the top here. Even the little bushes. What's up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's try to get over to the right a little bit, and then we'll go up here. It'll be nice when we find the differential lock. That'll add a lot more traction. Come on. Come on. Just winch ourselves the last little bit. I wonder what happens when you like run out of money and all your trucks are like rolled or stuck and out of fuel. It's just like game over. Come on. Almost there. One thing, I wish the winch implementation was a little bit better. Ah, beautiful spot, isn't it? Yeah, it's got a view. I wonder if this is what Michigan really looks like. I've never been there myself. Looks similar to where I live. Yeah. Low range for going down the hills if you're really afraid of sliding into something, but if you want to go a little faster, just use the brake in automatic. Ooh, there we go. Nice. We found the place beyond the cedar, spruce. Okay, let's see if we can find a real job. Or a real truck. One of the two. I think it's somewhere near the gas station. And it's kind of a good baseline for getting started. I haven't found the four-wheel drive unlock for it yet on my other playthrough. But I usually just slap a fuel tank on the back of it after I do my first couple of trips with it. See what else there is to find. Back down the hill. But it's just gonna be really slow when you just have the stock transmission and you only have the one low range speed. I usually like to put in the third low range for going down hills like that when I get the off-road transmission. Alright, let's stop the engine and take a look at the map. So what do we got? We've got this trailer. Is that... What's that say? Does it say anything? Pipe drain. Heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer to the factory. We haven't found that yet. Bricks. Okay, oh yeah, hard mode. They're not gonna tell us where anything is. So we're gonna have to find all of the we're gonna have to find all of the things. So I guess it gives me a circle here where that curtain side trailer could be. Oh, it's right at the base. Okay, so that one's gonna be an easy one. What do we got? Drilling spare parts. We'll accept that. Find a fuel trailer. Yeah, we'll have a lot of logging deliveries to do. So I think we accepted all of the tasks. And oh yeah, we're gonna have to find all of the tasks that are like the little world ones that you find. So I wonder if I go to the farm, if it'll tell me on the map what we can find, like load from the farm. Also, it costs to load your cargo, so we're going to want to get a crane as quickly as possible for the back of the truck. Okay, so they sell consumables. Now, does it tell me oh yeah, it says consumables now. Okay, perfect. So we just have to kind of go and explore each area, and then when we look at the map, we'll be able to see what each location has for cargo. Alright, now let's move on. Obviously, we're not going to be hauling logs just yet. I don't think we'll just like complete Michigan and then go to the next map. I think we're gonna there's a couple vehicles I want that would make life a lot easier. So I think we're gonna go to a couple other maps, but we have to be careful that we don't waste money because it costs to move your truck from one map to another. So I think we get a second Chevy at, I think, Smithville Dam. Now let's see, is there tasks in here? Or just a trailer to find? There's some cargo on the trailer, what is it? Cement blocks. Okay, yeah. That trailer is going to be very helpful. Now, let's get further up here. I think we can go have a peek at the toppled power line over here too. You know what? Let's go check out this tower as well, because that'll clear some more of this fog of war. It's pretty muddy here, so I imagine we're gonna get a little stuck. We're gonna have to do some winching, but if we're smart and kind of try to stay to the side, we can avoid some of this mud. Let's winch. Sometimes I feel it's kind of cheap to just winch all the time, but we kind of want to get started here, and I don't want to waste too much time getting a couple trucks. Alright. We're dragging bottom. We're dragging bottom. I won't pull that tree over if I have to winch on it some more. Because that'll happen. Okay. Can we do this? That didn't really help us much. There we go. Let's turn the headlights on. So another thing in hard mode is you can't skip the time of day. So day, night, you gotta drive through it all. We will never sleep. We're almost there. Are we moving or are we sinking? I think we sunk. So we'll winch. Alright. I wish the auto winch grabbing would kind of center up with the center of your screen. Kind of like you could aim wherever you wanted the winch to grab, and the closest tree to that point would be grabbed onto. That would be a really nice feature. Very nice. Man, that's a tiny tree, just got crushed. And that other tree we were winching to, it just bends right over. I don't think, from personal experience, a tree that size would be able to pull a truck like this out of the mud. Definitely, 100%. Unless it was some weak tree. Alright. There we go. We got a drowned highway truck over there. I'm not even going to try to go over there just yet. There's the fallen power line. It's a drowned scout. Isn't that Chevy? I think it is. Okay. So let's go to the fallen power line. Try to, I think we'll go this way. I think this way is less mud. Gotta take a right here. We'll hang wide. Try to miss some of the mud. You know, I like off-roading, but I'm not much of a mud bogger. Like, I like going through a mud hole, but like, I much prefer like going on a trail with mixed terrain, mud, rocks, logs, steep hills, kinda everything. Good mixture. This game is pretty cool for that. It's got a lot of mixture. I like how the rocks roll when you're trying to go up a hill. And they like actually move. And yeah. And how it's not just like a visual deformation of the ground, it's like it actually deforms. I wish it was persistent, and that like when you play online with someone, you would see their like tire tracks and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. There we go. We'll take a right. Do a little cockpit driving. You know, I used to have one of these, not a step side, but it was exactly this inside. I remember that stereo that you can't replace with a regular stereo because it's a different size than a traditional slot. There we go. Okay, we can't get the darn thing done around here. Power lines are down, and all we get from the town are excuses. Well, what are you waiting for? Do something about it. Okay, so we get $1,500 for that. And what did we have to get for that? Beams and concrete blocks. Well, we got 2 concrete blocks on that trailer there, and we get a bigger truck. The beams are going to come from the town, and we're going to be to the town really quick. So let's go to the town. Let's turn around here. Let's do a little 3-point turn. Their hands just to get stuck crossed when they're driving. It's always funny. I just started using the first-person view recently, and it's kind of fun. I like it. I don't like it all the time, though. Definitely like to switch it up. Okay, we're gonna lower this noise of the engine a little bit. There we go. Still a bit loud, but no ABS on this thing. You hear those tires lock up as soon as you hit the brake. Wonder what that's gonna signify over there. I think we can go through this. I don't want to speak too soon, but we still haven't damaged the truck. Oh, we're probably gonna damage it here. Ooh. Ooh. We made it. No damage. There's a gas station. We could refuel if we want. But let's just keep going. This is gonna tell us something. I think it's just gonna tell us this is where you pick up the metal beams. We kind of have to visit everywhere and find out what each place carries. Anyhow. Take a left here. Go into the municipal warehouse. Ooh, there's a trailer. Let's... Sideboard trailer. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's another task over here. Let's take a look. Alright, we got missing machinery. A shipment of important machinery to a local factory was interrupted by an unfortunate incident with the previous driver. The responsibility is all yours now. I'd take a crane if I were you. Okay. Missing machinery. Drilling spare parts. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that. So, there's some stuff laying around on the ground. Well, why don't we go check out these two watchtowers and uncover the beautiful scenery on the map. We're gonna go left and take a right here at the main street going through town. We'll pop in by the motel, and I think there's a task over here we can accept as well. The goodbye motel. Alright. I think this is a curtain-side trailer to deliver. I know this town ain't exactly a tourist trap, but we do what we can. The local motel is in bad shape, and it's down to us to help them out. We've got a shipment of equipment for them. Can you deliver it? Yeah, definitely. Where's that one? It's over in the swamp over there. Okay. Let's keep on going. Still have to cross a bit of it, but it's not very deep here. Suspension and wheels and engine. For the repairs, so we're going to try not to do that as much as possible. Okay, great. Okay. So, here. I wonder if the body gets damaged separately, like if you don't get any, like if you don't sustain any damage, it's like gives you a notification that like part was damaged. I wonder if it doesn't damage the body. I bet it does. things in, and it's like very easy to organize everything, so I get that, but it's like you lose space. Like the other box has the wheel well inside, and yeah, it takes up some space, but you get all that extra space. So I don't know. I don't see any purpose. I mean, I guess some people do. It's just not for me. Not for me. All right. There we go. So we uncovered all of this. Now, let's go. How do we want to do this? Yeah, we're gonna go down here and check out this tower. And I'm pretty sure the GMC is right about there. We'll find out. We'll find out if I'm right or not. Wait, is it? We go forward and down. You know what? Yeah, let's go forward and down. I can't remember if we get a task over here or not. Alright. Go down. Yeah, it's definitely different not being shown the tasks that are available on the map. It's a lot different. Definitely make it a little harder, because I won't know, like say, like you look at you got your 4 maps for a region. So when you check your total number of tasks left for the region, it doesn't tell you specifically which map that you haven't completed one. Like say you got like 49 out of 50, so you got 1 left. It's not going to tell you which of the 4 maps or which of the 2 maps that you don't have the task completed on yet. It's just going to tell you that region is missing one. So you're going to have to scour the 4 maps until you find it. And I guess like some of the tasks you get, they have a follow-up task. And so, like, you know, it could be exactly where you were before. So, yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure. I usually skip through the dialogue, so I'm going to try to read all of the dialogue for this. And maybe it'll give hints in there. We'll see, I guess. Ooh, no. Oh, goodness. Nope. No. Oh, my goodness. That was almost a rollover. Oh, that was so close. I thought we were done for. I can't believe we caught the tree we needed. It's like the only time that ever happens. Usually it's the tree that I don't want. Alright, let's get up over here. Oh my goodness. What was... Oh, man, sometimes in the dark I don't even see that stuff. It's like right in front of me. If you're watching, you're probably like, it was so obvious. Chadley, you didn't even see it. Alright, I don't see the little orange box that tells you there's a task here, so we're gonna turn around and... Are we stuck? Okay, yeah. Let's try to go full speed back. Huh. What are we stuck on? Goodness. Okay. Wait. I don't see anything there. Oh, there is a stump right there. Okay. You know, maybe if we try to get more left, the tire will get up on the little bit of a, I think there's a little more hump on the right side of the truck, but I'm not sure. It's kind of lame. Okay. Oh, maybe. Maybe that can get us further up. Come on. Huh, that's so lame. Come on. There we go. Oh, we did it. We did it. Let's go back into low range and then I think we might need to get some fuel soon. I think we can get down and see if that GMC is there first. We'll go check out the watchtower. We really don't want to run out of fuel because since we don't have another truck that's running right now, we'd have to recover the truck, and that's expensive. That costs several $1,000s. Like, I think we have enough to do a recovery, but like, it's definitely like, like what does it cost? Okay, it's 2,000 with the ship, so that's not bad, but like, still, it's a lot of money. It's a lot more than a tank of gas. It's got the old digital speedometer in this one. I didn't have the digital speedometer in my Chevy. I had the analog. Wait, we don't want to go down here. We want to go up ahead here. Alright, we'll go through this water again, and then we'll take a right. It would be a good idea to get a snorkel at some point soon here. Oh, I wonder, I can't remember, did the map show the upgrade? I don't know if it showed the upgrade location. I think it did. I think that's one thing that they still show on the map, even on hard mode. It'd be really tough to find the upgrades if you couldn't find them now. That mud hole, I kind of want to avoid. I'm just going to drive through the bush here. There we go. And I don't think there's any stumps to watch out for in this spot. Let's launch the notification. Or, no, sorry, I got a notification. I just need to clear it. There we go. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, so oh, look at that, it was pretty close. So that's our GMC. So I think we can just claim it, and I don't think we have to repair it. I think we can go down there and claim it and drive it right away. It'd be great, because then we can go repair that Fleet Star. And the Fleet Star is a really great starting truck. I like it a lot more than the GMC. And on our way, we're trying to preserve fuel here, or conserve fuel. We're gonna... Don't roll, there we go. We're gonna grab some metal beams Oh, oh no, 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 no. Don't hurt my engine. Oh, there we go. Pull out of the water. Gotta do some bushwhacking here. And oop. Let's back up. There we go. Let's put on the parking brake. Stop the engine. Ah, there we go. We've got a GMC 9500, I think it was called. Is that what it was? Yeah, MH 9500. Now, I think we can just go left at the road here, and then we'll go and we'll go grab these metal beams. And you know what? We can haul that trailer with the concrete blocks over there right away too. We'll just do both, open up that road, and then that'll make things a lot easier as we travel back and forth. There we go. I do like old trucks like this. We've got an old International 1850 at work, and I really enjoy driving that around the yard. I haven't gotten my Class 3 license yet, so in Saskatchewan you need a Class 3 to drive a tandem. I don't need my air brake ticket for that one because it's just got hydraulic brakes. So I gotta go get my Class 3 at some point so I can drive the trucks around. We also have a Mack and a Kenworth, but currently I just drive we've got a case loader and a Bobcat, and got like this it's called a Case 450. It's kind of like it's a crawler. It's got tracks, metal tracks, and a bucket on it. Ooh. And oh yeah, we'll have to pay to get this loaded. Yeah, let's pay for this load, but once we get this back, then we'll try to do crane loading only. Let's load the metal beams. 150 isn't too bad. Alright, and then I'll take a left here. Try not to cut the corner. And actually, to save fuel, let's unpack it. I know this is kind of a cheat, but it lightens up the load for some reason. I kind of think that feature is dumb, personally, but we'll exploit it. If you're upset about it, just send a message, leave a comment in the video. Tell me not to exploit the weight or the lack of weight. Alright. Let's cross this river. Man, I wouldn't want to be paying taxes if I lived in any of these places. The roads are so bad. Like, where's all the tax money going, guys? It ain't going to the roads, that's for sure. Alright, go across the bridge here. I hit these corners so much. Barriers. Gotta not do that. Oh yeah, this bridge is already repaired. For some reason I thought this bridge was out and you had to repair it, but I guess not. Alright, let's go get this trailer. Somebody's probably yelling at me. Don't use those concrete blocks. You need all 4 of them for a different task. Oh well, I can get some more concrete blocks later. Oh, we sustained some damage there. Sometimes I feel like the road damage is a little exaggerated. You're just driving down, there's no rock anywhere, and then it'll just be like 28 damage to your suspension. Like, where the heck did that come from? Alright. Wait, this is the wrong spot, isn't it? Goodness. Let's use our mirrors for backing up. We're going to do a 15-point turn here. What's that sign say? Fines for littering. Shouldn't be littering. Don't you be littering. That's garbage. Literally. Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where's the curbside? We were at the right spot. Okay, let's just back up. I love that you can look out the window. That's actually a great feature. I wish more games that had driving in it had this. Like, you know, like Arma and stuff. It'd be so cool if you could just like look out the window over your shoulder. Okay. Can't see the trailer really, but I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're like so far away. Hey, we were going pretty straight on it though. Okay. We've got our first trailer hooked up. Let's try this. Oh, are we gonna go? We're going. We're moving. Let's winch. The trucks are pretty rough until you start getting diff lock and stuff. I can't imagine driving one of these trucks if you didn't have diff lock. Like, they're so easy to get stuck. Especially when you don't have your steering axle isn't a drive axle. None of our trucks at work have drive axles on the front. That would be really cool though. Like, man, that'd be so useful. We have like gravel roads everywhere out here. And we have winter for like 8 months out of the year. So there's a lot of snow, and just having that extra drive axle would be really nice. Now I'm gonna pack the cargo. I'm gonna pack the cargo right now, so we don't lose any. But I'm pretty sure that I'll lose some of those cement blocks with the way I drive. Let's just go in low range. See if we can get some more traction on the side here. It's so hard to ride that ridge in the middle. We're going so slow. We're just crawling. get around this tree. I don't want to hook that box side on this tree, but oof. We're diffing out. We're diffing out. Oh man. Or did it? Oh no. You know what it is? The hitbox is just a little bit wider than what the actual shape is. And so, maybe not. Maybe we're just diffing out. Okay. Let's winch. So many, so many trees to winch from. Here we go. All right. I'm really excited to get that fleet star. That'll be a game changer for sure. Come on. There we go. We're gonna get traction here. I like the wood dashboard in this. I just like older trucks in general, you know, and they have real buttons and switches that are mechanical, and no like computers. Ugh, everything with computers is so annoying. We got our CB radio there. Maybe it's VHF. I think that's a CB radio. Got a strobe light switch. I don't think there's a strobe light on here, is there? No. Why we got a switch for a strobe light, but we ain't got a strobe light? Come on. We're getting stuck on a nothing. Let's give her some gas. There we go. There we go. Alright, we'll take a right and go over to those power lines. There is a way to get back to the garage straight ahead, but I don't know if I'm willing to attempt it because this truck has no traction until you upgrade it a bit. Metal beams, concrete blocks. Okay, about time. If only we had more folks like you willing to take the initiative. We'll take it from here. I may call in your services again soon. I'll see you around. We got, okay, $1,550 more dollars. Some stars. We got more than $10,000 now. That's really good. I kind of want to ditch this trailer. I don't think we need to haul it back to the garage, really. So let's just try to go up here. That, I don't think that sign's gonna make it. Is it? Ooh, we might be able to. Hey, we didn't knock down the sign. Okay, let's just detach the trailer here. And I wish the camera didn't get like bugged out on solid items. That's one thing that I find slightly irritating, but it's no big deal. It doesn't affect you when you're driving like this. Alright, let's go to the garage. Shouldn't get stuck on too much now, as we lightened up our load there. What are you getting stuck on? Oh. We're moving anymore. Alright, let's winch the back of the truck here. We can reach that furthest tree. Alright. There we go. Well, we had to go in a little range. What do you know? Get some more paved road here. Pick up the pace a bit. Oh my goodness. The rut grabbed the back tire and started swinging me around. Little spot here. Oh, look at that. There was metal beams. That's okay. We'll need more metal beams for stuff anyhow. I think we can attach the trailer. Too far away. Oh, I gotta work on my visual there. Oh my. The thing just hopped. The physics of the trailers when you attach them is pretty funny. Alright, let's repair the Fleet Star. And there for now. Okay, let's I guess we can't transfer from there. It'd be really cool to have like a first person like walking around mode where you could like hook up the winch by hand. It would make the game harder, but it would definitely add more immersion to it. Same with like changing trucks. Alright. The Fleet Star 2070A. My boss said they used to have one of this truck when he was younger working there. This thing's gonna need some definite upgrades. Oh yeah, you know what? Okay, so let's pull this thing into the garage. Oh. Out of fuel. Out of fuel, so... Let's detach the trailer. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll go here and I'll put some fuel in this truck from here. Do a little siphoning. Okay. Let's... Might as well put all of it in. Okay. Ooh, that sounds so much nicer. Okay, so this is our truck. What do we got for options? That's all locked. That's all locked. It's all locked. Wait, is there... We need more rank. They're all locked. We have that. Okay. Spare wheel. Snorkel. I don't think we'll need the snorkel just yet. Oh, okay, so this we need. There we go. What on earth is making that sound? Is the game just bugging out? The game was just bugging out. Okay. Let's go back to the garage there. This flat deck's nice, but like it's a lot easier to lose a load on it. Even when your loads are packed, if you tip over too much, it'll just slide right off. Where this one, it kind of keeps it in, so you can tip over a fair amount before it'll cause a problem. So we're gonna need this. This is gonna be our best friend in hard mode. So I think first things first, we're gonna go get that fuel trailer. I don't think, can we refuel here? No, just repair. Why does it say it'll cost so much? It must be body damage. We're not paying to repair body damage. Okay, let's go get that fuel trailer and bring it back to the garage. Now the fact that we have to pay for fuel always is gonna make me definitely try to drive without the all-wheel drive on as much as possible, because it definitely increases the fuel consumption, and we don't want to increase that any more than it has to be. Oh, that diesel sounds so nice. Let's just engage it here for a minute. If you get too bogged down, you're going to use more fuel anyhow, so kind of have to have a balance. There we go. Oof. Really? Where did that come from? Goodness. Yeah. Let's hook up this trailer. We need to get a lift kit and some tires for this truck as quick as possible. But I think we're gonna have to get a few more stars before we do that. All right. Oops. Hopefully not get hooked on that building. No, we didn't. Perfect. Beautiful. Got the old radio in here. I'll have to set up some sort of a stream-friendly radio so we can listen to some radio while we're trucking around later. Alright. Now we just need to get this bad boy to the garage. I feel like I'm getting frame rate drops. Hopefully it's not showing up the same on stream. We might as well just go on low range for now. This thing doesn't have the tires to get enough traction yet, and once we upgrade the transmission and the engine, it's gonna be a lot better going. As soon as we get a couple good trucks and some a bit of cash, we're gonna head over to I think Russia with one of our scouts, and we're gonna go find a couple good vehicles there, help with certain jobs that are gonna be very difficult to do with the trucks we find here. I've done them, but they just take so long. And some of those trucks really help with it. But it'll still be a bit before we get there. All right. I think. There we go. Get a high range or automatic. Disengage the all-wheel drive. Then we're gonna leave this fuel trailer here. I think we'll have a 5-minute break. I got some soup to eat, and then we'll get right back into it. Now, I wonder if we can back this thing up nicely. These trailers with the front axle that rotates is super hard for me to back up. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Getting it. That's good enough. Honestly, that's not too bad. In my opinion. Well, let's put a little fuel in this truck. This one. And then we'll refuel this truck. And then at least we can drive the GMC over to the fuel tank and refill it. Alright. Then we're gonna swap that sideboard bed onto this truck. Let's get this fuel. I don't know, I might want to do a couple more jobs before we buy the crane, just so we don't spend all of our money, even though we have to pay for loading. Might be good to save a bit, like the big expense. I just have a few small expenses for now. There we go. And okay, we're gonna have a 5-minute break, and then I'll get back into it.